Welcome into Delmarva Sports Insider in what is the calm before the storms.
Exactly right. It's the only show giving you all you need to know about all sports here on the shore.
And guys, over the last few weeks, we were all focused on high school football, but tonight, my personal favorite time of the year, you can smell it in the air.
Yeah.
It's college football season.
Finally here. Kicking off Division I action in Delaware. Everyone has their eyes set on the Route 1 rivalry.
Exactly right. After all, 47 minutes is all that separates
You drive
Delaware State. Yeah, I do.
You timed it out? Yeah.
Route 1, their upstate rival, University of Delaware. And after years of this series being inactive, the teams met for the 9th time in history last night at Tubby Raymond Field in Newark. And whoa, well, that is not the video we are looking for. But UD actually 8-0 all time against the Hornets, but it would be actually Delaware State making some noise early on. 3-3 tie, Shane Smith, deep one down the middle to Jordan Hanna. That would set up this field goal from Jose Romo Martinez. Delaware State would actually be up early 6-3 in this one. But the University of Delaware quickly answering the bell. Pat Kehoe, quarterback keeper. Where is the defense?
Not there.
Maybe I'll put my glasses on to see that.
There they are.
Untouched into the end zone. Blue Hens up 16-6 at half.
And in the second half, adding on courtesy of Kehoe to Thyrick Pitts. I don't think he got a foot. I think that was his back getting inbound. So UD up by as big as 31-6. The Hornets not bowing out, though. Tyleek Bethea, corner of the end zone to Bizzett Woodley, 31-13. Bizzett getting busy. But look who ices the game. A familiar
favorite
name,
play of the game.
face, number, running between the numbers of Delaware Stadium. Will Knight, the former Smyrna star, churns out the 61-yarder to ice it, taking home the first state cup. UDEL wins it 31-13.
They were challenged and they came out firing, took advantage of some opportunities. Did a better job at their opportunities than we had. But this series is still in their favor. Even that, if we had won, it'd still be in their favor. Just wish we'd have played this series when I was a player back in the 80s. Could have been, the script would have been written a little bit different.
And like Coach Milstead just said, if this was back in the DSU glory days, it may have been different, but it's been all about UD since they started the first state cup.
Yeah, back in those days when Coach Milstead played at Del State was something different. But you got to honestly be encouraged by the effort that the Hornets gave last night. They made it respectable.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wasn't looking for them to win. All I was kind of looking for them to do was making an honorable and respectable final.
Yeah, I mean, you hit on it. They came out and hit UD in the mouth early on, and I think University of Delaware was like, oh, hold on, what's going on here? But they just didn't have enough of the firepower and the depth to handle that 28-0 run that the Hens put on to kind of to end that one.
Yeah, I'll say so. All right, well, with no further ado, we're going to toss it over to the wall to Drew Williams.
Well, thanks, guys. We'll take a look at some of the rest of the schedule. Not a great start for the Hornets, and let's get right into it. Quite a heavy dose of MEAC opponents this season. Things will not be easy for the Hornets whatsoever, but they do get back-to-back home games to start the season. A chance, perhaps, to maybe get a little more comfortable and bounce back after that loss to the Blue Hens that you just saw just a moment ago. The MEAC will be tough with NC A&T on September 26th, and then they've got North Carolina Central on October 26th. The Hornets will close out against the Red Flash of St. Francis at home, but the Flash took last year's meeting by 41 in that last matchup. So plenty of other teams to keep an eye on. You see one at Morgan State down in October 12th, and a couple other good ones to keep an eye on. So guys, certainly a challenging schedule for the Hornets. We've seen them have that over the last couple seasons. What's kind of the reaction for them as we move forward toward this season?
Look, I'm just going to say I grew up near Lincoln University, so looking forward to that game. But aside from that, I'm sure you guys have some matchups circled there on your screen. I mean, is there anything you can see that they can kind of build upon that game against UD? And then, there's going to be some challenging matchups going forward.
Flat out, we talked about it. They put up a great effort against Delaware. Can they do that when they transition to their MEAC schedule? That's what's going to be important. No moral victories, of course. They put up a good fight against a good Delaware team that's ranked, I think, 22nd in FBS. Can you do that to MEAC teams? You should be able to do that to MEAC teams. That should translate whether you're on the road or you're at home. Last year, only 4 home games So this year they'll have 7 games at Alumni Stadium. That's to translate into some wins. And we know they had 3 wins last year. I'm definitely thinking that they should be above 4 wins this year. One thing they need to do, though, they need to figure out who's going to play quarterback. You were at the game last night.
They played 3 quarterbacks.
3 quarterbacks, and you know the
3.
saying. You know, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. So what does it say when you're playing 3 in game 1?
It's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of young. This team is young, and something we haven't talked about yet is the sophomore Brooks Parker, who came to this team from Delmar. He started at linebacker in that UD game, and he played fantastic for the Hornets. Brian Cavalcante, the MEAC Defensive Player of the Year. This team is stacked in the middle of the box. And for Brooks Parker, this young nucleus, and Coach Milstead's changing of the guard. DSU, this might be what we've been looking for, the turning of the ship in the right direction.
Yeah, they have a lot of games on the schedule, as you can see. One thing, like we said, they do need to figure out what's going to happen at quarterback. All right, that's going to do it for our Division I regional teams. When we come back, we're taking a look at the D3 guys, including the Wesley Wolverines. That and more when DSI returns.
My name is Trenton Hillard. I play for North Carolina High School, and this is Delmarva Sports Insider.